like maybe it started. Alright, so today I'm playing Bear With Me. It's a 3-part episodic point-and-click adventure. Kind of like a black and white noir, or whatever, however you say that, game, where the girl's teddy bear is like this hard-boiled detective. The previews that I watched for it on Steam were awesome, so I had to buy it right away. So we'll see how the game goes. Hopefully it's as good as the trailers made it look. Bear with me. Get it? It's already got one pun, so it's a winning game. Well worth the $4 or something I think the first episode cost. Maybe less. There's fire. Some kind of crazy symbols.
Please wake up.
No. Alright, so I'm this little girl.
So fluffy and comfortable.
That's what pillows are.
This is my bed. There are many beds like this, but this one is mine.
Fantastic. Case.
If I had a label maker, I would label this Amber's Stuff, and I would keep my label maker there.
It's reasonable. Looks like I can open the case. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the battery.
I'll just pick this up. You never know when it might come in handy.
Batteries come in handy all the time.
Yes, yes, drawers. What will they think of next? Oh, that's right. I remember
just picked
playing
something
with this
up
a couple
without
of
even
days
clicking
ago.
it.
It fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I better repair it before I return it to Ted.
Good call. Assuming it was a magnifying glass, yeah.
An extensive collection of colored pencils I acquired over the years. It's all about the birds and the bees, and how the birds like to eat the bees and other insects.
This is a cool kid. And that's some weird music.
My collection of paintings. Mom said I could have any painting in the house for my room. It was a rigorous selection process. It's just an empty glass. Cornflakes. They've gotten cold and mushy and gross.
Yucky.
I've read all of these. Some of my favorites are Boomerang, What Goes Around Comes Around, The Island of the Monkeys, and Staring Down the Barrel, A Drunkard's Tale.
Awesome.
It's a broken clock. Totally useless without the small hand.
Seem true. More books.
It produces particles, or is it waves?
Glasses I can take.
I don't really need glasses, but maybe they'll come in handy. Better take them with me just in case.
Good call.
I use this chest as a reading bench sometimes. Unlike most women, I just like to sit near the window on a cold autumn day under a warm blanket with a good book. It's just this weird quirk I have.
So unique.
Since I'm paying for the view, I might as well enjoy it.
Paying for it. She just said she lives with her
I don't
parents.
have a green thumb, like, at all. Well, I do now, but I was doodling with a green crayon last night.
Adorable. Let's take a plant.
Folium cadent. When was the last time I watered this? Oh, that's right, I didn't. It's really hanging in there.
As a leaf falls off. And then they all fall off. Great. Can't click that anymore. What's in the closet?
I should talk to Millie. She seems frightened.
I'll talk to Millie. You a giraffe person?
It seems you had a nightmare.
I really don't remember.
don't really remember.
That's all right, miss. Nightmares are best forgotten.
It's true.
I guess you're right. What are you doing here, Millie? Is everything okay?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Oh, did her voice
Please,
just get weird?
before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted?
Yeah.
I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and I, we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Okay, Millie,
Let's
I'll
do
go
it.
ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends. But for your sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week, ever since he showed up. The officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Unacceptable.
Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
Pretty sure he's in this. The closet door says Private Eye Ted E. Bear, and it's adorable. And it opened.
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this.
It's fantastic.
She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time. Fell on deaf ears again.
The music and everything is
Anyway, she
great.
starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz. And I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does. And I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner.
A window in the
Calm
closet?
away. Or is it the booze that makes me calm?
Probably the booze, Bear.
Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
I'm kind of sad now that there's only 3 episodes of this
Hi,
game.
Ted. I heard you've retired, but
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always
Doll.
were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie, are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Let's see. I was already in bed.
I was in bed. Millie woke me up.
Well, you should ask her to help you out then.
So, you're saying I should ask an old blind woman to help me out?
That old broad is tougher than she looks. Now, if you don't mind, I have some real work to do.
Oh my god, you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
Mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my birdwatching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Reasonable.
What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Capiche?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here, and I still have a lot of work to do.
Do we really have to do this whole bit again?
Fine. This is dragging on for way too long, and it's past my office out. What's this nonsense all about anyways?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
What things?
Like all sorts of bad things. And there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel
No,
maintenance
stranger.
pump, but I think that's been closed off too.
They?
Was the... You know he likes bird watchers. Maybe this will entice him to work with us.
Yeah. Millie and the bird watchers of the world?
What? The BWOW is here? But they all went north last month. It's yellow cardinal season and an early start. I mean, what? I never heard of those guys before. What in the hell are you talking about? Are you making this up?
Yeah, sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean, what's not to like? Fact that they're thieves and thugs? They literally stole a candy from a baby once.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the Red Man to have found an exit to my house. She's really scared.
Wait, what red man?
She was telling me about this man, dressed completely in red. He came down to Paper City recently and was asking questions about me.
He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Hey, I'll have you know there are a lot of people out there who find me interesting.
Of course they
Millie
do.
is really scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, sugar cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over. I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation is missing.
Hey, root interface. So this game is adorable. It's like a noir, like, adventure point and click game, and the teddy bear is your teddy bear named Ted E. Bear, and he's like this hard-boiled detective. I love the way he talks. He's my hero. Oh.
My brother?
No. Well, yeah, but something else too.
Your magnifier?
That's right, dollface. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your assistant?
You know what I mean. Now get cracking.
So everything seems to be connected to that Chinese takeout menu.
Barely. I get it. I get it, Josh. Oh.
It's my field hockey mask. My friend Jason wants to borrow it. As far as I'm concerned, he can have it. What's the worst that can happen?
Indeed.
I really feel like I don't own enough shoes. And no, it's not a stereotype. It's just a fact. What? Those must be Ted's.
I like
I got
looking
this
at
for
everything.
Flint with my own money. It's some guardian superhero dude. Very bleak and depressing story arc. These are my clothes. The colors are more on the bright side, but I can't help it. I love vivid colors.
She says in the black and white game.
Nope.
Nope. It's a fan. Alright, let's see. Can I use the glasses
I don't
on the
think
magnifier?
so.
No. I can give him
I
the
don't
broken
think
one.
so.
I gotta look around the room maybe and see if I can figure out a way to fix his magnifying glass.
Just my stuff. I still haven't unpacked properly.
If I can go into the hallway?
Miss, don't go wandering around alone.
I guess not. Figure out some way to fix the magnifying glass to get him to help me, is what it's looking like. She's got something to say.
Can you tell me something more about this man?
I'm afraid I don't know much, Miss Amber. Only stories here and there, plus what the paper has been covering. So far, I know he's been asking around about you, and that he's responsible for all the terrible things happening in the city lately.
Alright. You know all this.
You said that this red man is asking questions about me. Why?
I'm not sure, but you might be in danger, miss. This man's done
That
nothing
miss
but
was kind of
horrible
forced.
things since he showed up in Paper City. In only 1 week, he's got everyone, including the police department, hiding and running in fear.
Okie dokie. Take the glass. The inventory again.
Come on.
I don't know.
I broke my mom's glasses.
Nice.
I better find use for this lens now.
I think I know exactly
This
what I'm gonna
won't
do
hold.
with it.
I need some sort of adhesive.
Ew. Last night's supper? No. There's anything
Yes,
else in
yes,
the drawer?
drawers. What will they think of next?
We see anything that looks gluish. Go back in here real quick. Oh, maybe that's sticky glue, perhaps.
I bet this glue will be useful. Better take it with me.
Good call. And I use the glue on the
There we go.
magnifier. And then the lens on
Voila!
that.
A perfect crime. Ted will never know.
Yes. That on-sticky glue is hard to come by, but
That's not
worth
my
it
magnifier.
when you can.
What do you mean? It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Preposterous.
Okay, never mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
Let's go check out the city. Or whatever. Or the hallway. Guess. We're leaving.
Let's head out. Watch my back, Ted.
He doesn't have a gun. I hope he does though, and I hope it's adorable. I love playing with clocks.
It's locked.
Let's see, bathroom. Flint's room. Told me to check out Flint's room, so I guess that's where I'll start to get the story going.
Wait, it's locked. Why?
This is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger?
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's
Doll.
worth checking out.
Alright, I guess we'll check out. I'm certain I can't reach that.
Door that leads to the attic. No, really. That's all there is to it. It leads to the attic. Hence the name, the attic door.
Well played, game. But what's in the bathroom?
It's so dark in here, Ted. I can't see anything.
The light is busted. We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
Boo.
A box filled with all sorts of stuff.
Maybe
Really
there's a
just
flashlight.
all the imaginable, useful things I need right now to solve this mystery. Packed inside a single cardboard box and left in the middle of the hallway.
It's just closed, doll.
I know.
Aw.
Plantae regularis. A common plant
That seems
found
made
in
up.
most households, I guess.
Into the hallway. Oh. What's up, Rusty?
Hey there, Rust.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop.
He's
Still
got a
walking
good
the
sense of
beat?
humor.
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
What?
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first. Gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then,
I do know.
fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Aw.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little Miss here. Is he all right?
He's
He's
fine.
retired.
He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. Just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
Oh, let's see here. Let's go with the. Let's just go
We
in
heard
order.
the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level, but we all know better.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing.
Uh-oh.
I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little ear buzz is all.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, little miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the
I love the dialogue a lot.
What?
I wish
He's saying
people
he
talk
can
like this
do
all
it.
the time.
Have you seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
You know anything about the Yellow King?
No, really. I guess
that
they
come
left the
from?
thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's all right.
Slowly walking to the study. That's the hole in the wall. Out anything here? Open the cabinet. What's in there?
Hey, a flashlight. But there are no batteries inside.
There's bound to be some in the house.
I
We
know
can ask
someone with a
Rusty if
battery.
he'll give us one of his. I'll take the flashlight with me. It looks pretty. The sand, I bet, came from somewhere far away.
That dim-witted boy sells these down at the local market. So the sand probably came from...
Nope, somewhere far away. Maybe some desert.
Sure, the desert.
Something.
It's a decorative plaque of some sort, or an award for wood chopping? I
be.
don't really know.
Ron Swanson won that. Let's play with the globe.
Let's take this bad boy for a spin.
You're doing it. Cigar box, nothing.
Ew, cigars are gross. Of all the places in the world, the flavor country seems least appealing to me. Lex iniusta non est lex? Funny made up words. Although they have a certain righteous ring to them.
I was hoping for a Necronomicon reading. Some kind. You could do it. Oh, he's walking over. Something's gonna happen.
There's a number written underneath. 107. What does it mean?
10-7's the police code for an unconscious or a dead person.
That's a little grim.
I don't make the rules. I sure as hell don't follow them either.
Oh, great.
It's growing from the sand.
Aren't you perceptive, doll? You should have been a detective.
And you should have been a 10-year-old girl, because you throw like one.
Burn.
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in cobwebs, though. That's so gross. Go in, Ted, and check it out. I'll wait for you here.
I'm sorry, doll. as much as crawling through spider-infested holes sounds appealing to me. I have to pass. See, spiders tend to nest in my fur, and then I have to take a bath and go through this whole fumigation process. It's a mess.
This hole leads to Flint's room. Go in, Ted.
I'm sorry. See, it's a mess.
Okay, so no one wants to go through that. Do I have anything that'll... Can I use a
Come
knife on it? No, clearly not.
This
Battery in the
won't work.
flashlight.
It usually takes 2 or more.
Fine. Let's go back out to Rusty. See what he's got.
What the hell? What was that?
I don't know, Ted. Lights? Tricks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm getting too old for this.
Thing.
Crazy.
This thing.
Yeah, sounds right.
Not really.
Rusty. Battery, please.
Rust, we need a big favor.
What's this about, Bear?
Rusty, we need a battery for our flashlight. We thought you could help us out.
Sure, I got batteries, but here's the problem, miss. If I give you a battery, I gotta shut down for the rest of the night, and I have to keep an eye out.
Can't you give us just one battery, Rusty? You'll still have a couple of them left, right?
Here's the thing, little miss. It's a closed circuit.
She knows. She's just playing on your soft side, Rust. We could take some of that edge off, Rust. Why don't you rest your eyes for a bit and let me and the doll here take over?
You? No offense, Bear. I respect you as much as anyone in Paper City, but this here is different. I don't think you could handle this red guy on your own. You should take care of Miss and Millie and leave the patrol to me.
Fair enough.
Are you saying I'm not qualified for watch duty? We have to wrap this thing up, fast. There's a bottle of carrot juice in my desk that's longing for my return. We can keep an eye out for anyone suspicious in the meantime. Besides, you know I'm more than qualified. That nasty business from a couple of years ago, with them robots going missing. I was the one that brought that whole shady affair down, and you know it.
Are you trying to play me, Bear? I know you had nothing to do with that. That thing went so high up, there's no chance in hell Snoop like you even got close to wrapping it up.
You seem to have blown a fuse there, Rust. It was me who cracked that case, and I can prove it. I have the case file and the credentials, handed to me by the commissioner in my office somewhere.
Okay, settle down there, Bear. Let's make a deal. You show me the credentials, and I'll hand over the battery. It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to make sure you're not playing me is all.
Alright. There's a file cabinet in his
Ted and
desk.
Amber, move away.
Oh my god, Ted, you're not supposed to read the brackets. Do-over?
Keep it rolling! We should get to my office, though. There's an old file I have to find.
What's this whole deal
Awesome.
about anyways? Why can't he just give us a battery? We can keep an eye out.
Rust is having a hard time coping with what happened. He worked in that mill for over 20 years, and now suddenly he's got nothing to do. Let's just do this to humor him.
Poor Rust. Okay, you're right. Let's find that file.
I think by the time this is over, we're going to meet a lot of people in his position.
Check out the parents' room.
It's locked.
Or not.
I mean,
Maybe
of course
we
it
won't.
is.
On there. What's that?
That's
Very
just-
weird.
It's just weird.
Yep, it's weird.
Agree. To Amber's room. Nothing has changed in here. It's going to the closet.
There should be an old file here somewhere. Nasty business from a couple of years ago. The robot union hired me to look into several cases of robot kidnappings.
I remember that CEO of Illuminarium, Skinner, used robot parts to manufacture headlights at low prices.
Yep, I brought down that
Monster.
whole shady deal. Almost got shot in the process. Rust finds me unqualified for lookout duty. Probably thinks I'm a burnout.
You're not a burnout, Ted. I mean, you were more driven before, but I understand you've had a lot on your mind lately. Anyways, I'm really glad you're with me on this one.
Sure thing, doll.
Me
What am I
too.
going to say no to you?
Thanks, Ted.
Don't mention it, partner.
A file cabinet.
There, is this it?
Yep, that's the one. Let's head back to that hothead robot.
That was uneventful. Like, extremely uneventful. But okay. Let's head back to Rust, give him the file. See what happens. I like double clicking taking me to the next scene. Much nicer than waiting for them
Having
to
trouble
walk.
finding your proof of competence, Snoop?
I'll find it. It's somewhere in my
Oh,
office.
I had to hand
know
it to
that
him.
much.
Sure thing. Take your time. I'll be here if you need me.
Me too. Here's the credentials of Rust.
There you go, buddy. Signed and authorized by Commissioner Locke himself. Anyways, we really
John
need
Locke?
that battery now, Rust. Time's a factor here.
So it was you. I'll be damned. That was a big deal for us robots, you know? I always held you in high regard, Bear. But you just earned my utmost admiration, let me tell you. You can have my battery. I can use a little shut-eye, to be honest. Keep an eye out, and keep little Miss here safe. Oh, and check on Millie from time to time. Make sure she's all right.
Thanks, Rust. We won't let you down.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Get some sleep. We'll wake you up in the morning.
Got the batteries? And
Hey,
the
I got it
flashlight.
working.
Nice. To the bathroom. It's dark and scary. Nice.
You should really know what this is by now, buddy.
It's where I take long showers and contemplate life. Also, I sing.
Paintings.
A waterfall. I feel like a lot of these are waterfall based. Nah, I'm pretty as it is.
Fair enough.
It's full of bathroom stuff. Fun
Towels.
fact, if you stuff a bunch of them down the toilet and flush, the water will overflow and the repair guy will come to fix it. He will
It's a fun
also
fact.
complain about the economy and how he has to work on Sundays. Just some stuff I don't really care about.
Pills.
They're my mom's. I'm not really sure what they're for.
Druggy. She's an addict.
It's full of bathroom stuff.
Stupid. Whatchamacallit? Trying to update.
Classic TP found in most bathrooms. What's there left to say that hasn't been published in Science Weekly already? Am I right?
What's in the
I'm
trash
not
can?
going through trash. It's just my work ethic.
Very fair. Cleaning
No,
stuff.
But nice try, Mom.
Aww. I thought I needed that to get the cobwebs gone.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who will be a beautiful princess who's bound to live a long and happy life in a castle somewhere in France and have lots of ponies?
You are Amber? Like for toads?
I knew it.
Did that thing just talk?
I don't know. Did it?
Fantastic.
Used for not washing your face, because water is gross in the morning.
I don't know about that. Duster. That's the one I needed. Got it. I'll be dusting all sorts of stuff.
This duster may come in handy. I'll take it with me just in case.
I concur. I
It's
can't
full of uninteresting stuff.
doubt that. Let's go use this duster. Maybe. Leave the bathroom. Have
What's
you
happening?
seen him yet?
What is this? Doll, you seeing this?
I don't know, Ted. What was that?
It's fine. It's nothing, probably. It's the middle of the night and the light is playing tricks on us. Let's
Yes. Both of you seeing bloody words written on a wall. It's probably just a trick of the mind. I wouldn't worry about it. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Right? Let's go in the room now. It's the duster on the hall.
There, I cleaned it up. Go crawl through.
Why don't you crawl through?
Obviously, I can't fit. Otherwise, I would totally do it.
Sure you would.
So what, is he gonna go open the door for me?
The case was spinning out of control. So fast I had to hold onto my hat. Nothing made sense, and it was getting more twisted by the minute. We've come across an old buddy of mine who has suddenly found himself out of purpose and place. The steel mill where Rust worked for years got blown to bits. Hundreds of hard-working, honest people lost their jobs overnight. The police are writing it off as an accident. Coincidentally, there were a lot of accidents this past week. The whole damn city was burning up and no one was doing anything about it. Did I pick the wrong time to get out of that dump? According to Rust and Millie, one man is responsible for all this mayhem. In 1 week, he's become a synonym for fear throughout the city, and police and thugs alike are shuddering at the mention of his name. They call him the Red Man. I have a strong feeling in my gut. It's all somehow connected. My retirement, the fires, and the official cover-up. What happened to Flint, the Red Man. It's all leading to her. I feel she is the key to all of this. The last piece of the puzzle I have to solve. Does she know more than she's led me to believe? Or have I let my suspicions get the better of me? It's hard for me to admit this. It's also downright stupid. But I've let myself trust her over the years we've worked together. And I have to trust her now. Sooner or later, we'll find ourselves back in that hellhole of a city. This bond I have with her will be the only thread I'll have to hold on to when things go from bad to worse. In Paper City, all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now.
Fantastic. Did anyone else notice that the steel mill is called the melting pot? Fantastic. Oh, it's a level 6 sword. Jackpot.
I'll just sell this sword and buy some revives for later. Just pants, neatly folded and thrown over the closet.
Guitar.
I've got a sudden urge to play it on stage and destroy it over the drum kit.
Can't blame him for that. Something.
It looks like a match in a small metal container. Is it? Did I get it right? Just some rope. I bet someone would find this extremely useful. Not me, though.
Papers, candy.
Hard shell on the outside, sweet on the inside. Metaphors never end with you guys, huh?
Car.
What is this? A car for ants?
Zoolander. What is this?
We'll have to find another way.
I want to talk to them yet. Can I let her in the room? No. Not look like it.
It's got drawers. I guess the logical thing to do here would be to search the drawers for clues, but I'm not going to do that. I have my reasons.
I have my reasons. Alright, guess I'll talk to the Mugshot Brothers.
I had a feeling I'd find you two lurking around. How is it that whenever something fishy goes down, you two are peeking around the corner?
Save your monologues for the shower, Snoop. We didn't do it.
And what exactly didn't you do?
Whatever you're implying we did or didn't do.
So you did it.
It depends.
Depends on what?
If we did whatever you're hinting that we did, or for that matter didn't do, and if the answer might incriminate us to a certain degree, then as a fact, I can state that we didn't do it. See? But if not doing it, whatever it is you're implying we did or didn't do would put us in the same position as in the previous statement, considering it was true, then we certainly did do it.
This is going nowhere. If you weren't a crook, you could have had a career as a lawyer, although the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah? Well, if you weren't a Snoop, you could have had a career as a drunk, although the two aren't mutually exclusive, see?
Don't act smart with me, lowlife. I'll take you downtown faster than you can say I'm guilty. Now start spilling the beans, or this friendly get-together might turn out ugly for you too. Where is Flint Ashworth?
Beats me. He wasn't here when we arrived. Is he missing?
Yes. I have this 2 tickets. I'm starting a barbershop order. This official letter.
No, I'm just asking because I have these 2 tickets for Wuthering Heights on ice.
Oh, it's just wonderful. The reviews are overwhelmingly positive.
Shut up, John. He's just pulling your leg.
So you're saying you had nothing to do with his disappearance?
Who do you take us for, Snoop? We ain't no kidnappers. The kid probably went to see his friends or something, see? Besides, he's a tough kid. I'm sure he's fine.
Sure, because kidnapping is way over the line for you two. It's one of the few things missing from your MO. Maybe you thought you should step up the game. Who put you up to it?
Whoa, whoa, as I said, we ain't no kidnappers, see? We may
Yeah.
have our differences, you and I, but you know we would never go as far.
All right, you're off the hook. For now.
What about
You
Red
two
Man?
lowlifes heard anything about the Red Man?
We might have heard something. My memory's a bit fuzzy these days, see?
Tell me what I want to know, and I'll buy you a fancy dinner.
Thanks for the attempted bribe, Snoop. I appreciate the gesture, but we're stuffed.
Aren't you? So, why are you here exactly?
That's none of your business, Snoop.
Listen here, you lowlife. I know you operate on the west side these days. I've seen you down with your face in the mud coming out from those 24-hour carrot bars near the harbor. I know you've seen things. You two better start being useful, or else.
Oi, Copernicus, how about you take a long walk down the shore pier, see? We ain't seen nothing. We're just a couple of them hard-working individuals, see? We know our rights. We pay them taxes and such. What's a snoop like you even gonna do? You ain't a cop, see?
You got that right, pal. I ain't a cop. That just means I can throw a couple of knuckle sandwiches your way before I take you two lowlifes in. Not that anyone would care. I can just say I found you that way, or that the Reef King got to you before I did.
Maybe it's time you leave two exemplary citizens like us alone and find yourself someone else you can bother, see? I hear that crazy old coot's been chasing seagulls down at the harbor lately. Maybe he can help you, see?
CBG. Haven't seen him in a while. You're saying he knows something?
It's worth a shot, ain't it? It's not like you're getting anywhere with us. It's just that getting the information out of him might prove to be quite a task, see?
Don't worry about that. Me and him go back a long way. He'll talk to me. Why'd you escape the city?
Who says we escaped? Me and John just came to enjoy ourselves out in the country, see? We might take up fishing or hiking. Yeah, those types of things.
That's just great news, Jimmy. I love it here. It's so relaxing.
Sure. And your escape had nothing to do with the recent activities regarding the Red Man?
What Red Man? Also, Snoop, Native American is the proper nomenclature, I do believe.
You know who I'm talking about, so stop playing dumb. Not you, big guy. I know you can't help it.
Help what? What are we talking about?
Forget it. I just don't get why you would protect someone that made you flee the city in the middle of the night.
Hold on there, Snoop. We're not protecting anyone. It's just that this guy, he's not your average sap, see?
Your memory's getting a bit better, eh?
Hey, we want to see this all sorted out as much as anyone. With all the folks leaving the city, it's bad for business.
Sure. I can only imagine. What do you know about him?
Not much, and the things we heard are mostly just stories. He's setting fires and whatnot down in the city. Wants to see it all burn, see? No one will stop this guy, Snoop. Not even you.
He's the reckoning this city was due for. He won't stop until everything is dust, and we lie forgotten in the sands of time.
What?
Oh.
What the hell are you talking about, John? Don't listen to him. He had a rough night.
Well, you two were useful as always. I have to go. When I come back, I hope, for your sake, nothing will be missing.
Besides the kid, you mean?
You trying to be funny, or you got the sudden urge to confess?
The first one, yeah. See you later, Snoop.
You better believe it. One more thing. You didn't find a key by any chance lying around the house.
Oh, yeah, we did. It was just lying on the floor.
That's what I thought. How about you hand it over to me? I'll keep it safe for you guys.
Sure thing, there you go. Now don't go telling people we never helped you. It's like we're partners now, see?
Sure. Well, this thing really stands out.
I wonder why.
We'll have to find another way. No.
No.
The weakest link in this whole construction. Maybe I could exploit that.
Perhaps with a sword. Or the knife.
No.
Maybe with the knife. You'd think a sword would be able to cut it, but whatever.
I'll take it with me. Maybe Millie can tell me something more about it.
Perhaps. Okay. Okay, nothing else in this room to look at. Back to the study. Show Millie the stuff.
Those two clowns are in there, not being useful as always.
Did you ask them about Flint?
I did. They didn't know anything. I think they're just hiding from someone.
The red man?
That's my best bet, but who knows with those two.
So Flint's not in there?
No.
What should we do, Ted? We have to find him.
Well, we're not going to find him standing here. We should check other rooms. Maybe he's hiding somewhere. Mugshots gave me this key to your parents' room that they, totally just found lying on the floor.
We should start there then.
Such forward ideas. You're going to be a fine detective one day.
Thanks, Bear. You too.
Aw. Show her this cloth though first. Doesn't seem like I can. Okay. Maybe she can look at it now? Perhaps not. I don't know how the inventory works. To the hallway! Go check on that giraffe lady first. Millie or whatever. Still there. Still alive. Maybe. Bear's just walking around.
Oh, so nice to see you two working together again. True friendship is never...
Okay, forget it. I'm going back to the office.
Mr. Bear, I know you wouldn't let little Miss wander around alone. Now, would you?
Why? Is your exaggeration after her?
Listen here, Mr. Bear. Little Miss needs your help. Her brother is missing. Now, you clean yourself up, get your head straight, and help her out. Or else.
Or else.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Bear.
Sure, gang up on me. Anyways, we should get going. I don't have all night.
Alright, well, that was pointful. In a very pointless way. To the parents' room. Probably gotta use the key on it.
It's unlocked. Hope I don't get into trouble over this.
Oh. Camera? In the parents' room? What were they doing with that? Pointing at
I'll
the bed?
take this film strip with me. Maybe I can develop it later.
Oh, but not the camera itself. Plastic wrap. We can make an awesome
plastic wrap for
costume.
your clothes, for some reason. An armoire. That's fancy talk for closet.
He sounds weird again. I don't know if it's a game issue or what.
Where else to put them but underneath the bed where you sleep? Men, am I right?
Fine now, though.
My parents' bed. It's so big and comfy. My bed is like sleeping on a pile of rocks. Well, not really. It's really soft and fluffy, but this one's better. A chandelier. It's French for fancy lamp.
True. It is.
It looks a lot like a horse brush. I'm not allowed to use lipstick till I'm a bit older, according to my mom. It's highly inedible, though.
No?
Some weird plant is sticking out of it. I bet they make fun of short heels all the time.
Aw, snap. High heels. What are you gonna do?
A painting of some guy. Let's name him. Jeffrey. What do you think, Ted?
I don't, but he does look like a Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Creepy Face. His eyes would follow us around the room, if he had any. I feel like these should grow in a pond. I could be wrong.
The dark room. For developing pictures, perhaps? Whoa. It's a whole thing. Developing stuff. Timer. Film enlarger.
Nothing happened. There's something missing.
Perhaps the film.
It's where the water comes from, through the miracle of modern magic. big ass bottles. Step right up, folks. Witness the amazing bottle twins.
Bleeped.
It has measuring units on the side. Not that I would know anything about that. I'm 10 after all.
Duct tape. Everyone needs duct tape. All the time.
I'll take this tape with me. I can use it to tape Ted to a flagpole.
Guyver Tommy, all about duct tape.
Used to develop photos of you going to visit your boring old relatives that one summer when you had nothing else to do. For storing preserves and other stuff. An undeveloped roll of film. Not much else to say. Nothing to see here. Move along now, Amber. Yes, sir.
What was that number? 107? This is written on the bottom of that thing.
There we
Nice.
go. It was the number from the statue. Not a police code for anything, Mr. I don't follow no rules. Hey, these are the liquids for developing pictures. I'll take them with me.
Good idea. Let's do that.
Do what with it?
I don't know. Maybe put it in the
I don't
wash
think
bowl.
so.
Perhaps the film strip enlarger.
Nothing happened. There's something missing.
Agree. I think I need this. There we go. Do some magic of some kind.
There. Is it over? Is that it?
Looks the same to me.
Some detective you are. Obviously something happened. We need to use the developing liquids now, and then we get the photo.
But where?
I can't use that. There. We just need the empty photo thingy to put it in.
The empty photo thingy. I don't know what that means. Oh.
Used to pinch things.
Whoa. Ghostly.
Oh my god, Ted. That's him. That's the red man. He's in my house.
Okay, calm down. That could be anyone.
Oh, no, it's him. He's in my house and he did something to Flint. I have to find Mom and Dad.
Wait, don't be so rash. There's probably an explanation for this.
We found a piece of his robe earlier and now this photo.
Don't get your parents involved, doll. They're having a hard time as it is. This could be just a prank is all I'm saying. We should get back to Millie and see if she can tell us something about the fabric.
Yeah, you're right. We have to wait, though. The room is locked by a mechanism connected to that machine over there, and it will unlock in a couple of minutes. My dad made it like this so no one would barge in and light up the room when he's developing photos.
All right, so we wait.
Fair enough.
So, how have you been lately?
Uh-oh. I'm controlling the red man? He doesn't have much to say. I don't think he should go into the parents' room. I don't want to do anything to Rusty either. He's my buddy. Why does the red man not have arms? It's peculiar. I don't don't think he wants to go to the bathroom. It's weird that it's letting me control him. Seems like the bad guy. Oh, he's gonna do something bad to Millie. Oh, escape through the window? Don't want to attack Millie. Let's go! Faster!
Millie, are you okay? We heard a scream.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. It was him, the red man. You just missed him.
We found a photo. He's in my house, Millie.
You just missed him. He must have heard you two coming, 'cause he jumped out the window seconds before you came in. I can't imagine what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
It's okay, Millie. We're here now. You're safe.
We should get moving. Is there any entrance to the city we can use at the moment?
There's one in the attic. Maybe we can use that one.
Yeah, good idea. Let's head out.
What about Millie? Are we gonna leave her alone? What if the red man shows up?
She'll be fine. Millie's a tough broad. She'll probably whack the hell out of him until he's had enough and surrenders to local authority.
Millie, are you gonna be fine on your own?
Don't worry about me, little miss. I'll go and find some place to hide. You two better be careful out there.
What's this? A nail?
I'll just take the nail with me. The uses for it are practically endless.
Indeed. Can I
Since
close
I'm-
that?
I'll take it with me. With some proper crafting, it can be used to access things out of my reach.
Great. Let's figure out how do we get into attic.
A door that leads to the attic. No, really, that's all there is to it. It leads to the attic, hence the name, the attic door. There's some chain thingies inside.
I didn't mean to click that door. I'm sorry. Back out there. Oh, we were supposed to talk to Millie about the red cloth.
Millie, we found this piece of red cloth in Flint's room. We thought you could tell us something more about it.
I'm afraid I don't recognize this particular fabric. But by the
course.
feel of it, it feels like a firefighter's uniform. I'm sorry, but that's as much as I can
How
tell.
does she know what that feels
Firefighter's
like?
uniform. This is getting stranger by the minute. What do you make of this doll?
I honestly don't know, Ted. I'm a bit shaken up at the moment. I have to go find Mom and Dad. Whoever this red man is, he's done something to Flint.
Please don't get your parents involved again. I suggest we head out to Paper City and see what we can dig up on this guy. We can go down to the docks and talk to CBG. He's bound to know something.
Fair enough.
Do what with it?
I thought maybe she'd want to see it. I'm sorry. What do I know? Okay, let's see here.
I can't use that.
Sure.
Are you even trying?
Not really. Can I use the knife to
Come
break the
on.
glass? Or the sword to break the glass? The wood to break the glass?
Come on.
Maybe the nail to pick the lock?
That actually worked? You just unlocked something with an old rusty nail? How convenient is that? That's just lazy writing.
Oh, that
Don't be
is...
such a negative Nancy, Snoop. Of course it worked. My genius knows no bounds.
I love that. Grab the hook thingy.
Yay, I got the hook thingy. I bet this will be super useful, like really soon.
this attic door. Oh, I keep missing. I'm bad at that.
Do what with it?
Okay then, can I attach it
This
to the...
won't hold on its own.
If only I had duct tape.
There. Now I can have higher aspirations.
Get it? It's annoying. Let's do this. That was magic of some sort? Clearly a magic wand.
Millie, Rust, and the mugshots all escaped through the east tunnel. It's closed off now. We've heard from several sources now that the police commissioner had ordered a lockdown. I was starting to wonder, was it to keep everyone at bay till they catch the person responsible? Or was it to maybe keep someone out? It's too big of a coincidence that all of this started to happen at the same time I left the city, and now I find myself unable to return. I've come across the Mugshot brothers, but as expected, they were uncooperative. Wise guys. Reasoning with them is a fruitless effort. However, the little information I got from them could be useful later. They seem nervous. I mean, more than usual. We found some clues around the house that could help us find Flint, but so far, everything is leading nowhere. I've examined the evidence myself, but can't connect the dots yet. It seems appropriate that the last case in my career would be like this. Everyone knows the story. The detective only has a couple of days till retirement, but then the lady in distress shows up and begs him to help her out. He decides, against all reason.
Those words are clipped for me too, it's not just in your stream. Oh, you can't see anyways because my face covers it.
Yet, somewhere down the line, the detective gets shot. Fade to black. We had a run-in with the main suspect, the man in the red hood. He gave Millie quite a scare. Who knows what would have happened if we had gotten there just a little late. It was getting more obvious now. He's the one responsible for Flint's disappearance. We had to table all of our options, and we decided to go back to Paper City. I have an informant there that could know some things, and that's our best bet at the moment. Red, it seems, wants to get to Amber, so I figured I'd draw him out. Best place to do that is the city. I need to level the field, coordinate with the police, and to set a trap. After we get him cornered, I'll make him talk, and we'll find out what happened to Flint.
The water got
Let's
poisoned.
just hope it's not too late.
Oh, the other Flint. Sorry. Brian! There's a dog named Brian. What a good name for a dog.
Good evening, officer.
Oh my god, Miss Ashworth, is that really you? I must say, I've only seen you in the papers, but you look even better in person.
Stop, you're going to make me blush. Oops, too late. No, but seriously, officer.
Burke, Miss Ashworth, but you can call me Brian.
Okay, Brian, we need to enter the city. You see, we're working on this case and we need to find a friend of ours. He might know some things.
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Ashworth. I'm afraid no one is allowed to enter the city at this point. Not even a beloved and well-known celebrity such as yourself. I'm so sorry.
Just here, like, getting ready to punch.
Well,
So sorry.
that's okay.
So sorry.
Aren't you a bit young to be a policeman?
Police officer, actually. I'm fresh out of the academy, but I'm planning to make detective in a couple of years.
Well, that's ambitious.
Is that a fake mustache?
No.
Yes.
It is, it just fell on the floor.
Well, this is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Everyone at the station has a mustache these days, and I just can't seem to grow one myself. My fiance even makes fun of me sometimes.
Well, I think you look just dashing without a mustache. It makes you look younger.
Thank you kindly, miss.
That's a tough deal, kid. You'll have a hard time becoming a detective if you don't have a mustache.
But you don't have one, Mr. Bear.
I'm a private snoop, Jimmy. I don't need to fit in. I walk my beat alone.
Oh my god.
let's see here. Have you seen Flint?
You haven't seen Flint Ashworth by any chance?
Miss Ashworth's brother?
That's right. Have you seen him?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I'm confused.
That's understandable, son. You're a Paper City police officer. Never mind that now. Stevie, do you know anything about the Red Man?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I really can't discuss such matters. I will tell you one thing, though. The word on the street is that the suspect, codename Red, is asking a lot of questions about Miss Ashworth.
What kind of questions? What's so interesting about Amber, anyways?
Hey,
Don't worry, Miss Ashworth. You're the most interesting person I know. If I was a crazy lunatic with an agenda, I'd stalk you too.
aw, that's so cute. Thank you, Brian.
Oh no, now I'm blushing.
I just have to interrupt, whatever this is. Jerry, what kind of information is Red after?
It's Brian, sir, and I'm afraid I don't really know much about the subject. Only what I hear from the fellow police officers here and there. Besides, I'm not in a position.
To discuss such matters, yeah, I know. Can't you make an exception to let us pass? Just this once.
Mr. Bear, as much as I admire both you and Miss Amber, seriously, I'm a huge fan, but orders are still orders. Things are getting really bad down in the city. If anything were to happen to Miss Amber, I could never forgive myself.
Hey, who ordered this lockdown?
The state officials. Mayor Mills himself signed the decree. I'm afraid without the mayor's signature, no one is allowed to enter or leave the city at the moment. And it's Brian, sir.
And how come the city is on lockdown anyways?
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to discuss such matters, Mr. Bear. Terribly sorry.
So, what is it we need to do in order to enter the city?
Well, I suppose you would have to get clearance, signed by Mayor Mills himself.
And he'll just sign this clearance, no questions asked.
Normally, no. I don't think so. But since you're in the company of the beautiful and talented Miss Amber, I'm sure the mayor will make an exception.
I'll have to get the mayor on the phone to sort this thing out.
You think he'll let us enter the city?
I really don't know, but that drunk owes me a couple of favors. It's time to call him up on it. To the Batcave.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Mayor's office.
Hello there, doll. This is Teddy Bear. You may know me from such cases as saving the mayor's ass on several occasions. I've also set you up with a buddy of mine that one time.
Of course, Mr. Bear, I know who you are. Are you looking to speak with the mayor, Mr. Bear? Because I'm afraid he's not in at the moment. Can I take a message?
No, I have to talk to the mayor personally. It's important. When will the mayor be back?
The mayor should be in first thing in the morning, Mr. Bear.
Okay, never mind. Thanks anyway, doll. He's not in, and we don't have time to sit around and wait till he sobers up. We'll have to find another way.
Hey, what if we made the clearance ourselves?
That's falsifying government papers, doll. I like it.
I
There should be
like
some
it.
stationery around here. Give me a minute. Have a drink while you wait.
A drink of what? Make-believe water?
Never mind. Here it is. There.
Okay.
Now we just need something to use as a stamp, and we need to falsify the signature. You're an artist of sorts. You can do this, right?
Not really. I could probably make a stamp out of something, but I can't falsify the signature.
Fine. I'll get those two goons to do it.
The mugshots? You think they'll help you?
Don't worry. My right knuckle can be very persuasive.
Stamp. What do I have that could be a stamp? Nothing. There was a candle in the attic. Maybe that. Should have looked around before I talked to Brian the dog, but it's such a good dog name.
I'll take it with me, just in case. Maybe I'll need to read in the dark at some point or something.
Perhaps. What's up, Rhythmic?
It's locked.
Ah.
It acts as the last line of defense between the housemates and the harsh environment outside.
Attic stuff.
Just some random attic stuff you'd usually find in an attic. There we have an old bean can. Is it empty? Full? Who knows? The mystery is part of the fun. Then there's some bag of something. Flour, maybe? A bunch of boxes filled with ugly clothes? Are you hungry, horsey? Ted, do we have a wooden carrot for him?
Alright. Oh, so this game's adorable. It's called Bear With Me, and the bear is a hard-boiled detective. And I love it. Still. Let's see, can I make a stamp out of this candle with the knife?
There. Now I got a stamp. All I need now is some ink.
Alright. Thanks for the host. Rhythmic. Ink maybe in the parents' room?
It's a tree. Like the ones outside, only this one is inside. It's creepy. I don't like it.
No exterior door to this house. That's weird. Study. Maybe there was some ink in there. And again, maybe there wasn't ink in there. Photo developing room. Perhaps there was ink there. Lipstick? Nope. Do. Looking for some ink. Ooh. Oh. Jar. No. I don't know where I would find ink. Drawers. I'll have him go talk to the brothers or whatever. I know that'll at least give me something to do. Maybe along the way I'll find some kind of ink. He's sleeping. Or Rusty. Good luck, teddy bear. And real quick, for any kind of ink stuff. Oh, one of the origami boxes.
I have no clue what that is. A wild guess. It's a single copper dime with a printing error. Unique, extremely rare. Not as valuable as one might think.
That is a wild guess, considering it's a origami box.
Any leads on the missing
what's
kid
in
yet?
it?
That's classified. You two remembered something.
Nothing useful, probably. I remember my first job. I got a job helping out at the local library after school. I was never much of a bookworm, but I would just sit there among the books and smell the air, see? That old book smell still lingers to this day. I would sit there on a banister way past the end of my shift, admiring all the people there, the scholars, the academics. I guess they were a reminder of all the things I could be someday, see? Then they had to lock up and the janitors would come and just toss me out back into a dumpster.
What? Okay. Get this forged.
I need your help, lowlifes. I've got this fake clearance to enter the city, and I need you to falsify the mayor's signature.
And what makes you think we're the right guys for this? Do we look like counterfeiters to you?
Kinda.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, we can do this. But again, what's in it for us?
What isn't in it for you? The kids.
Can't you do it for the kids? Think of the children, for God's sake.
What kids?
You know, just some kids. I don't know. It's an expression. Would you do it for Amber?
I would do it for Miss. But something tells me you're just dropping names to get us to agree.
She's with me, and she needs your help.
Oh yeah? She sure lost a lot of weight, or you finally lost your mind, 'cause I can't see you.
She's in the other room. She couldn't squeeze through.
I'll cut you a deal, Snope. You bring me proof that little Miss is with you, and I'll falsify this report card of yours.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah, the clearance.
I'll be back.
Sure thing, Arnold.
You got it?
No, they don't have anything to write with. You have your pencils with you?
Here you go, but be sure to get them back.
I'll be right back.
Sneaky. Let's see here. Show him the tools to prove that she's with us.
There. Does this qualify as proof to you? Now, show some integrity for once in your life and do this thing.
Whoa there! Are these the creator's tools? Where did a snoop like you get these?
The Muffin Man gave them to me.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. Amber gave them to me.
I was hoping that would happen.
They have her initials and everything.
All right there, Snoop. Don't get all riled up. Show me that land deal you want falsified.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah, sure, the clearance.
Now I still
There.
need to find
now,
a
if you don't mind, me
ink.
and John have some business to attend to. So, how about you hit the old dusty trail?
They got the tools back? Seem important.
There. All sorted out.
You didn't hurt them, did you?
I sure did. Lowlifes like that only understand one kind of language.
Oh no, Ted. Why are you always so mean to them?
What? No. It's expected with those two. Never mind that now. I got it sorted. Let's head back to that cop boyfriend of yours.
I can't use that.
Guess we go back to Amber's room, see if we can find some ink. Wasn't anything in the parents' room, that's for sure. And I still can't get through this way. Doubt there'd be anything in the bathroom. Makes me mad that it's a chest and I can't open it.
Do what with it?
Go to Teddy's
what?
office. Go there.
Are you even trying?
No. Fair enough. Billy, you got anything new to say?
Be careful, you two.
No, you don't. Fair enough. To the bathroom. Looking good. Oh well, I guess we just try and give him the piece of paper without the stamp. See what he says. Hope for the best. Right.
Come on.
Sorry.
Come on.
Said I was sorry.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Come on.
I don't know.
It's locked.
Can I jimmy it with the knife?
Come on.
No. How about with the sword?
Do what with it? Do what with it?
Oh no, I was just hoping.
Come on.
Hmm. Let's go talk with him.
Good evening, Miss Ashworth, Mr. Ted. Got that clearance yet?
Is he making fun of us? I can't tell.
Not yet. We're working on it, Brian.
Oh.
Do what with it?
Don't know.
Are you even...
Not well, apparently. colored pencils on her desk. I don't really see how that can help though. No.
An extensive collection of colored pencils I acquired over the years.
Oh no.
Come on.
No. Why? Why, game? Why are you being so hard on me? I still had that nail. All sorts of awesome stuff with a nail. Was there ink? Was there an inkwell in here maybe on the desk? Does not look like it. Books, books, books. Base lamp. More books.
Highly breakable. Believe me, I know. Nothing interesting about it. Just shining away. I have a similar one in my room.
You have the same lamp in your room. It's just asset reuse. Those lazy artists.
Let's take this bad boy for a spin.
Again. Oh yeah. Send him back in there, but I really don't know what the heck I'm supposed to use for this stamp. So I can use it on the...
No.
No, clearly not. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, maybe there's dust on the duster?
No.
Nope, guess not.
An empty box. Just think of the possibilities.
Anything. Something. Book, a car. Let me talk to them.
If you don't mind, me and John have some business to attend to.
Needed ink. Where would you get it from? Was that a key hanging? Nice.
We'll have to find another way.
Why? Can I use the hook? Get the key?
I'll take this key with me, just in case. It's always good to have keys around.
Maybe it'll let me open the door to his room. Maybe. Maybe not.
For when you get tired of walking up and down this hallway. It's a tree, like the ones outside, only this one is inside. It's creepy. I don't like it. I can see the tree outside our house. It's a willow tree. I know this because 2 years ago at the hospital, my mom told the doctor I fell from a willow tree. It was that one.
Nice. It's an office desk key. Guess we go back to the study. Realize what kind of key it was.
Come on.
I was trying to use it. Oh, it's that roll-up desk upstairs. Maybe there's ink in it. Maybe. Really regretting not grabbing a water earlier. Very parched. Parched and thirsty. Someone go grab me a water. Nice.
Hey, the key fits. Let's see what we have in here.
A bunch of ink. Just what I needed.
I'll take the ink with me. If we wake up in 1789 tomorrow, I'll be all set.
It's ink on the
Messy.
stamp.
Hopefully I won't get it all over my pockets.
Most definitely will. Stamp on the thing.
All done. Wow, forging documents is a lot of work.
Level up. Nice. The clearance
Here you go,
tax.
Mike. Signed by Jim, Mayor Mills himself.
Yes, here it is, and it's like totally real and not at all fake.
Well, everything seems to check out. Wait a minute. And enjoy the scenery, Miss Amber, Mr. Ted. It's a beautiful view of the city from here. Have a nice night.
You too, Brian.
Good night, Byron.
That thing is so creepy. I bet it comes alive at night and drags itself around the floor. It slowly advances towards the exit until the day it comes down and strangles us in our sleep in a true Silent Hill manner.
Okay. She's maybe a little crazy. Maybe.
All right, I guess we're going back there. You ready, Ted?
Give me a minute. I thought I left that place for good, you know. What about you? You haven't been there in some time, doll.
Yeah, I think so. Besides, we have a case to solve.
You're right. Let's go.
Welcome to the city.
It kind of feels like going home.
God damn it. It really does.
Ted, I never asked you. What happened to your former partner?
He grew up.
It's the worst. It's quite the city. That's the end of the first episode of Bear With Me. Remember, there's 3 episodes. I don't know if I'll be playing them consecutively or not, even though they are all out. We'll see how it goes. I definitely enjoyed the game. I think the dialogue is fantastic. And it's a teddy bear. What's not to love? Bear with me. Very punny. Letting the credits run. Good person. Cotton Macau's men's or Captain McMeow's fish diner. The paper motel. Little blimp flying around in the background. The city's supposed to be empty, right? Oh, I guess it's just on lockdown, so there could be a bunch of people in the city for the next part. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with the next part soon. Bye tomorrow, maybe the next day. Kinda creepy music. Alright, good night.